Hey Terry, it's me. So I'm going to show you how I did the changes in your PowerPoint slide. Um, so the first thing, I just made a duplicate by right-clicking over here and did a duplicate slide. And I kind of changed I made it a bit bigger as I was going on in here. And I kind of made it where it was more in line, so that it made a little bit more sense to the audience when what the name of the robot was, and they gave it a long name, so it was kind of hard to do that. And then second, you can do the little circle by inserting a shape up here on insert and doing oval. You can turn the oval into a circle. I don't know why it's just called oval. And then you go up here to shape fill, and you can choose the color that you want it to be, whichever one matches. And see, you can kind of see so sometimes you have to change the shape outline too right there. And then you can adjust how big it is. And then I just went into, and sometimes if it won't let you, you've kind of got to move the text box around a little bit so you have room for this. And then you make this an appropriate size that you want it, and you can go up here to insert and choose an icon, whichever icon that you like. I used the little robot, so I just searched robot and it popped up. I kept the color black and I kind of made him bigger so he fit in the circle. But you can go up here to graphics and you can change what color these little icons are. And they're really cool to use as bullet points, kind of like I did up here, or however that you want to do it. And then whenever you're giving like a list of information like you did here, it's always cool on a PowerPoint, so it seems simpler and more broken down, to insert some kind of bullet, whatever one that you prefer. And then when you're doing a big amount of text, the text needs to be legible. So from like a distance, like if you're sitting in the back of the classroom or like wherever you be showing this PowerPoint, you want them to be able to read it from far away. So making it slightly bigger, changing it to white so that it's more, because this information, from what I could tell, was the information that you thought was the most important. So making it a color like black or white so it contrasts with the background and makes it legible. Like the green's a little bit hard to read, and like if you made it pink or something, sometimes it's hard to read. It's best with a lot of text information to stick with white or black. And then I just went through this and I just hit enter with your main points here so that those were your bullet points. And since your little guy's so cute, I thought that was the reason why I added the bigger picture on a separate slide so that you could really introduce him a little better. And then I just kind of moved this to the side, and then I thought I could keep your green color here. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. I had to answer a phone call. And since you seem to like the green, and I thought that was a good idea to keep the green because it was kind of a pop, but it's for a smaller kind of word set. I thought I'd make this a little bit bigger and I would kind of center it a little better. So I changed it to the green color that you like, that you had used before. And then I went over here and I changed the alignment to middle alignment so that it kind of like fell a little bit better together. And then I thought, oh, well, let's also insert another little icon to just kind of draw that's the price is about. So I typed in $, and once it populates, I brought it over here, made it kind of bigger, and once again I went over here to graphics and I just changed it to match the text. So if you have any more questions on what I changed or how to change or any specifics, just let me know. Thank you for listening, and Thanks for dealing with my changes and being cool with it. You just texted me and said that you needed what you're right. You do need to add a video to what you're doing. So I'm going to delete this slide here, and you can delete this one if you want. But I would make this little cute guy a little smaller, and then let's embed your video right here on the right hand side. If you want to do a separate slide for the video, that's cool too, completely up to you. But I think you could just put your video here and it would still look pretty good. Thanks again. Bye.